Everyone, our stories about the out-of-control heroin problem in New Richmond have generated quite a response.
In stories you saw only on Local 12, Police Chief Randy Harvey boldly spoke about how his department is overwhelmed with heroin dealing in the village. After the chief pointed out drug houses to our Rich Jaffe and explained how overloaded the legal system is, the community responded. A Facebook group called River Rats on the Attack has formed. It already has more than 100 members, all promising to help the police combat the problem. And our story provoked other kinds of responses too, including suggestions from a recovering addict. Local 12's Rich Jaffe joins us now from New Richmond with her story. Rich.
Kit, let's be clear. Heroin is not a problem just here in New Richmond, but this tiny community and this massive problem have given us an insight into the bigger picture that's really quite amazing. Last week, in a startling interview, this police chief told me that we can no longer arrest and prosecute our way to an answer with the heroin problem. So what is the solution? Well, here's one woman's answer.
Jamie Kahn says she was using heroin for 3 years. She spent $70 a day on the drug.
I watched a couple friends pass away from it, and when you are in that addict state of mind, you don't think about that. You just think about, I don't want to be sick. It's the withdrawal. A lot of addicts are afraid of that withdrawal.
Jamie's life took a turn for the better when she got busted.
Jail saved my life.
Jamie says Newport police arrested her shooting up in the parking lot of this Kroger store. After missing a court date, she got arrested again in Mason and into a treatment program where she found the drug Vivitrol.
It is a monthly injection that lasts about 28 days, and it blocks all opiate use. You can't use the opiates. I mean, you could, but if you did, you wouldn't feel any effects of it. So for me, like, I don't want to go use, but in the back of my head, I'm like, well, I can't use anyway.
Jamie saw our stories last week about heroin problems in New Richmond. Representatives from the Attorney General's office met with concerned residents and business owners Thursday night to help search for solutions. Some answers are being offered by the group River Rats on Attack, but it was posts on Local 12's Facebook pages that caught Jamie's attention and prompted her to reach out to me on my Local 12 page.
It was just the comments that struck me, that everybody's coming down on the addicts when they need to be coming down on the dealers. That really made me mad.
Married with a 5-year-old little girl, Jamie says if she can beat the addiction, anybody can.
And I'm telling you, from the point of the view of the addict, it works. Sober 6 months. And I'm doing great. I have my life back because of this Vivitrol shot, because of my therapy, because of what Mason has done for me.
Now, Vivitrol may not be the solution for every heroin addict, and there are certainly some drawbacks. Vivitrol is costing $1,200 a shot, and it's a 6-month project there. Jamie qualified through some grant money. That's how she was able to get it, along with one other woman who was in jail with her at the same time. So you have to weigh that against the cost of heroin and all of us in society paying the price in one way or another. Another thing that I really want to point out is how grateful we are to Jamie coming forward and Chief Randy Harvey for coming forward and having the strength of their convictions to bring all of this out into the light, because clearly we need a whole lot more of all of that. In New Richmond, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Kit?
Yeah, earlier Jamie said addicts don't deserve to go to jail. They deserve to get help. And yet it was going to jail that got her the help.
Well, I guess the alternative there is, in talking with her, she's hoping that people will come up with alternative programs or ways to force them into getting the drug treatment rather than just throwing them into the jail, because she got lucky. She got in there, it scared her straight, if you will, and it also provided her with an opportunity to get out and away from it. So it's a tough solution. No easy answers here.
Our hopes are with her that she stays out of it. Thanks, Rich. If you want to join the group River Rats on Attack or learn more about its efforts, we have information in Rich's story posted on local12.com.